Good morning, hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'll be giving you a general prediction reading for the 2nd of December. Now if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. I pretty much just let my guides channel through to you. I get current energies as well as things into the future. So I do actually do a lot of predictions as well. And sometimes I just get messages to you to help you navigate some of these crazy experiences that we're going through. So please hit the like buttons too, guys, and feel free to comment down below. We know YouTube plays around a lot with my comments. They take them away, then bring them back. It's very frustrating, so apologies if it feels like I'm ignoring you, because I'm not. I'm just not seeing your comments till maybe way down the track. They do return them eventually, sometimes 8 months later, as we've all found out. So look, I'll just close my eyes, we'll get started, and we'll see what's coming up. Gosh, they're showing me like a really big car wash today, and it's got you know how they have the big spinning brushes, and it's one of those ones where you take your car into it and you actually sit in the car and the car washes you and moves you along a little thing, and the big turbine brushes or whatever they are come over the top of you and rolls over the car, and I'm getting the word reset. Oh no, it's not even a car. The reset's getting a big cleanup. Ooh, wow, there's a lot going on. I feel like they're having to clean up their act, and when you think of a car wash, it's a pretty major clean, isn't it? It's like they're having to shine up the exterior of the great reset agenda and make it look more attractive. That's what I'm getting, because at the moment, as we all know here on my channel, it ain't looking so good at the moment, because there's not really much in it for the little people. So it's not really enticing people to sort of follow their narrative. So they're doing this big cleanup at the moment. They're trying to make it appear and look better for the little people and peasants, I always call us. This is the elites and the global leaders. They're having to clean up their act, and they're giving the reset a big old scrub down to make it look better, so that it's all very sparkling clean and a lot more enticing and attractive to people. So that's what I'm getting, the big car wash, and the reset word is going through the big car wash, and all the brushes are cleaning it up. So they're cleaning up their act, and this is good because they know that it has woken people up and it's shaking people up, and people are starting to see the truth. This is happening, guys. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. I'm getting the big cleanup of the reset. This is good. They're having to make it more enticing. I don't think it is very enticing. I'm not sort of seeing anything very appealing when it comes to, not for us guys anyway, is there? There's not a lot. There's a lot for the elites and the well-to-dos that are going to benefit from it all, but it's not a lot really for us. So they are trying to make it appear, you know, by buffing things and shining up with a little bit of wax polish and all this stuff, that it's actually a very good and wonderful agenda. So that's what I'm getting. And this is how they will start to sell it. We know that they're good at selling things, well, to the sleepwalkers, maybe not to us. They don't sell things to us very easily at all, actually. They're going to try and sell this in a really positive light. It's almost showing me, this is what it's showing me. It's like the unveiling of a brand new like car model. Like, you know how they have those big car shows and then they rip off the cover, and there's the new, like, you know, Porsche, or there's the new electric car, or whatever it is. This is like the new reset. They're going to have to like re-energize it all and make people go, oh, wow. Like, this is what they're wanting to do. They want to cause a different response in people. I don't think they're going to get it from us, but they're wanting a different response from the sleepwalkers because they're not excited about it. We know why, because they're getting taken down to nothing. So I'm feeling this unveiling of the new reset. It's going to be like this big thing. Have you noticed how much they use the word reset on everything? It's like, I know that we know here, and I know you guys know they're resetting everything, every avenue of our lives. But even on TV, they even use the word reset, and you're like, come on, people, wake up. See the word reset? Doesn't that trigger in you a response? We've all been posting all this stuff for like a million years. So see, they're using these little subliminal words to kind of, well, it's capturing people's attention. Maybe all the little seeds we did plant are working, but anyway. So there's a refreshing of the reset. Oh, God, so frustrating, isn't it? They're polishing it all up very nicely. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. That's what I'm getting. They have to give it a different vibe, is what the guides are saying, because the vibe of the reset at the moment is very flat. People aren't receiving it very well. I wonder why that is. Oh, all right, let's see where else we go today. God, they're giving me, you know what my jukebox of music is like. They just take all the records out, the guides. I'm getting that Thompson Twins song. I'm sure most of you here from the 80s know the Thompson Twins. They had a song called Doctor, Doctor. Can't you see I'm burning, burning? Is that the words? Sometimes I don't know the words, guys. I just try and sing you the tune so you pick up. But I'm getting a lot of this Doctor, Doctor. I feel like a lot of doctors are really waking up. A lot of doctors are standing up. And you've got to remember too, a lot of doctors are ashamed and embarrassed of what they did. See, they know they've been hiding stuff. They know they wouldn't give out exemptions for mask wearing and all this kind of stuff because they were told, you know, they'd lose their license. We know they've all been silenced by APRA and all these health, apparently, professionals. So I am getting that song, Doctor, Doctor. And I think, was it somewhere overseas? Maybe it was in America. A heap of doctors died, didn't they? From getting the... There's been a lot of investigations into these things. So I am getting that song by Thompson Twins, Doctor, Doctor. And I feel like this is, a lot of doctors are going to be held accountable. Can you imagine like the lawsuits that are kind of going to come from these things? You know, doctors were hearing about side effects. Imagine all that they've seen and heard. They would have to be querying it. You think about it. If you've been a doctor for, say, 30 years and you've just gone along and the world's just gone along and you've had your patients and they come in with their blood pressure or their, you know, little heart palpitations or whatever they have. And then suddenly, whoom, you're dealing with shingles, you're dealing with face paralysis, you're dealing with myocarditis, you're dealing with a whole other range of things that have never hardly been seen before in young people too. It's a broad spectrum of ages apparently getting all this stuff. Perfectly healthy people, healthy sports people dropping dead. You know, the doctors would have to have a fair idea that something's sort of shifted since the pincushion event began. So I am getting that song by Thompson Twins, Doctor, Doctor, because there's some big significance to doctors at the moment, and it could simply be just lawsuits, or it could be that a lot of them are waking up. Maybe they were a bit in the dark as well. It's terrible when you think you're going to lose your livelihood that you've studied a million years to get there, and someone's just going to take it out from under you. It's pretty scary if you've got a family to feed. Like, we all understand it. A lot of you out there, I know, lost jobs to mandates and things like that. So I do feel like a lot of these doctors are now starting to be held accountable, or they're going to have to deal with again, it could be about the awakening process. They're going to have to finally face the shame, the guilt and the knowledge that they had and come out and speak their truth. Because if you bottle it up inside, sometimes that really affects you too. So we might get more doctors, I believe, moving forward, starting to speak their truth. And again, it's more doctor movements. This is good. Let's see where else we go. God, I'm feeling like someone's really taking the initiative now. Hang on a minute. I really feel like someone's taken the initiative to deal with Biden. I know that sounds weird. I feel like someone's gonna step in to be his, like, we know Jill's not doing a very good job, but I am feeling like someone's gonna come in to be his, like, guide. But it's like the carer role. Oh, this is just getting ridiculous, isn't it, guys? But I'm getting someone's gonna step in and be like his right hand person, but they're gonna be the guide that's gonna, like, guide him off the stage and guide him down the stairs and guide him here and there. But they're gonna blend in. It could be like a military person, like a very top military person that just looks like they're meant to be there, but they're actually going to be the person who's going to be steering Biden in the right direction, because it's easy to just put a military person there because no one's going to bat an eyelid at it. This is so strange. How did we get to this point? Honestly, I can't imagine what you guys go through in America. It's absolute nuts. I do feel like that's going to happen. They're going to start to have to keep him propped up, God, physically and mentally, I think. He's just deteriorating so quickly. So in the meantime, in the interim, I feel like this person's going to be put in his vicinity and no one will know. It'll be by stealth, and this person's going to be there just to kind of prop him up or to guide him if he needs to be moved into a direction. Oh God, how's this happening? And I do feel it'll be like someone in a military uniform that can just blend in, because that's not abnormal to have, some military person there or an officer of some sort, at these professional gigs that he always does. So I am getting that. The clown show continues over in America for a wee bit longer yet. Be patient, be patient. So I am getting that. It's like Jill can't, she's getting a bit overwhelmed, I think, by it. She can't control the situation. So they felt she needed a bit of help to keep him, like, propped up. God. Certainly does need a little bit of help, and he shouldn't be there. Imagine the anxiety in that. I always think of that, because people with that real cognitive decline get very anxious if they're not in their familiar environments. So I can't imagine, him jet setting around the world and going to all these big meetings, and who knows. Anyway, not our problem, is it? That's for them to prop up. Let's see where else we go. God, I'm getting Spain, Portugal, I get Greece. You're all making a stand. You are. And this could be with strikes, it could be with fight backs, but I am getting that there's a stand, that people are standing up. And it feels to me like the people aren't going to cave in these areas. They're quite strong. They're being hit hard, but they're also not taking it. Like, they're not taking it lying down. They're actually standing up. That's what the guides are saying. So that's good for these parts. They've found their, like, backbone. We talked about the jellyfish and things the other day. So I'm feeling like they've found their backbone in these areas to fight back. Oh, I'm getting cruise liners again. Cruise liners are suffering terribly. They're really struggling now. They're struggling to make ends meet, actually. There's a real, like, downturn now in their sort of ticket sales. See, people don't want to get sick leading up to Christmas. And people are tired of all the BS that goes on there. You got to wear a mask, don't you, on these cruise liners? The cruise lining industry has been practically destroyed. Like I said, maybe they're making them just for the elites now. So I do feel like this has all been very destructive on the cruise lining industry. There's too many rules and regulations. The crazy part is COVID's out there in society everywhere. What's the difference if it's in a shopping centre or on a cruise liner? Like, I don't understand. They're making it more dramatic, really, than what it is, aren't they? It's crazy. If someone's really sick, you would just say, well, isolate in your cabin. If you've got the flu, you'd do that. So, I don't know. It's just crazy. They're still banging on with their drums, aren't they? Did I tell you guys here, I was telling someone last night, I told you we're having the fireys. Thank you guys too for letting me know where the strikes are happening. I really appreciate that. It gives me some confirmation that these things are happening globally, because strikes are people standing up and protesting as well. The fireys are going to strike at the airports here in Australia over Christmas. Of course it is over Christmas. Next week they're starting, so that'll cause chaos at the airports again. But not only that, Sydney Airport, yes, you know how busy Sydney Airport's going to be here in Australia at Christmas time. Oh, they've shut the car park down. Yep. For renovations, it's going to be closed for 6 months as of, I think, this week or whatever. Yep, closed down, no cars there. Now, is that going to cause chaos at the airport? I'm thinking that it might. I wonder why they're doing this. So interesting, isn't it? They showed visuals of the car park with no cars in it because it's shut down. And they're making out, I think it's some safety issue or something, which it isn't. So this will be interesting coming on to Christmas. All these more things to cause chaos for the people trying to move around the globe or the country. How does that work? Why would you shut a car park down right before Christmas? Just saying. Craziness, more craziness. Sometimes we even wonder where things are headed sometimes, don't we? We have a fairly good view of things and we still go, where's this all heading? Like sometimes I really do question a lot of things sometimes and wonder where it's all heading. Because sometimes it feels like they're going down this road, but then they sort of veer around and do something else, these government leaders and that, don't they? And you go, what? What are you doing now? It's very frustrating, even for us. I'll see what else we get today. Yeah, I'm just getting that. Protest marches are going to become a real thing of the past now. They are. We always knew they were going to be. We knew after we all stood up, did our freedom fights, blah, blah, blah. We knew all the bills were going to be passed. We know Jacinda in New Zealand. We know Trudeau. We know here in Australia they've been passing bills. Dan Andrews would have down in Victoria, wouldn't want people marching again against his lovely government. So I am getting that this is going to start to all like disappear. Protest marching is going to really become a thing of the past. Not that it does much anyway. All it does is highlight things to the sleepwalkers, but then they don't see it on mainstream media anyway, so unless they're digging around on their channels and things, they're not going to see these things anyway. So I do feel it's going to be more strikes, a lot more striking. Like I said, the strikes remove the direct pressure of government. Government doesn't feel so attacked because there's often the unions and this kind of thing. I always say that to you guys. It's a lot about strikes now for pay. They make out it's for other things, but you know. We know there's more things coming, more lockdowns. There's all this lovely stuff coming. Let's hope people see it soon and do strike back. Let's see where else we go. Oh, they're just saying like Christmas is upon us now. And Christmas is like a time for us to escape the clown show. That's what the guys are saying. We have to really enjoy like these next few weeks. I keep saying that. We've kind of got to really try and enjoy this Christmas because we all haven't had a nice Christmas for a long time. But I think it's about really taking that step back for all of us, all you guys watching my channel, and just resting, taking that time out, having fun with our kids, doing simple things, enjoying that holiday kind of festive spirit because we're all really tired, you know. Christmas is a time to like wind down. We don't want to be still in all this chaos. So I'm getting that for all of us out there that we've got to like, it's showing me. I often talk about us being these like cowboys walking through this ghost town. We've got to like hang our holster up now and just chill out. We can take off the bulletproof vest. We can... or we might be able to hang up the Braveheart biker jacket temporarily, only for about a month. The guides are saying, hang all this on your coat rack and have a little rest and chill out for the next month. Because next year, you know, we'll need a good rest to cope with next year. That's what the guides are saying. Hang on a minute, let me see what we get. How's it guides? They're saying now we can put our t-shirts on, so they're putting on these green like Christmas t-shirts, and they've got a picture of like the Grinch. It's got the Grinch. I'm sure you all know the Grinch out there, and it's saying I'm the Grinch to government, not. And it's crossed out Christmas, and it's got government underneath it. Grinch. Oh no, it's got the Grinch to government, not to Christmas, because you know how some people are a bit Grinch when it comes to Christmas. We've all been there, haven't we? Some years we've not enjoyed Christmas and we've been the Grinch. Well, now we're getting the title, yes, of the Grinch to government. Oh my God, how do the guides even think of these things? So we've got the t-shirt with Grinch to, not Grinch to Christmas, it's Grinch to government. Oh my God, they've crossed out the word Christmas because now we like love Christmas and we're going to enjoy our Christmas. And we've got our Grinch t-shirts on, and it's Grinch to government. So we're the Grinch to government. Oh, which kind of makes sense if you think about it, because the Grinch kind of disappears out of sight, doesn't he? If anyone's seen that movie, The Grinch, it's so funny, isn't it? Oh, I laugh at the Grinch. It's a very funny movie. And he just like pops up all the time, but then he disappears again back into his cave or whatever, and he just avoids like Christmas like the plague. Well, that's us. We just avoid government. And now we're not going to be alone, because there's going to be a lot more Grinches over here, because the sleepwalkers are starting to see all this, and it's not bringing them much joy and festivities, is it? So we're getting permission now to hang up all our biker jackets, our vests, our gun holsters and everything else. Oh, and we can hang up our shield and sword for a little bit as well and have a month off. We're getting guided by the guides to have a month off. So we can switch off pretty much from all this saving the world, you know, planting seeds of truth. We can have a little break, flying off the radar. We're allowed to just stay grounded now and put our Grinch against government t-shirts on. I'm going to sneeze again. Sorry, guys. Ew. Ew. Sorry, guys. Spring. And we can just chill out now. That's a message I'm getting from the guides. Hang on a minute. Oh, God. Sneezing so much this spring. Hang on a minute. Let's see what else there is to close with today. Yeah, the guides are just saying, like, we pilot our own ship. Like, no one pilots our ships for us. We always have that choice to move in the direction that we want to go. So that's what I'm getting. And if you think about it in relation to the Grinch, it's so funny, isn't it? He did do his own thing. He was different. He didn't fit into the crowd of just people just, you know, buzzing around in the village and the city doing the thing that government was constantly telling them. He was like his own person in a funny way. So that's what I'm getting. Hang on a minute. God, they're giving me like a million Christmas songs, of course. Let me see if I can narrow the list down. Hang on a minute. I'm getting that song, and it's Christmas, a good time to say Christmas. I know Human Nature sing a form of that, but Christmas. Maybe that was in that movie, The Grinch. Christmas, and you better, Oh, I'll have to come back with that song, guys. Oh, I'm so hopeless at songs and naming who sings them. I get there in the end, but the jukebox of the guides is just too full of songs. And now they're going through their like Christmas collection. Imagine how many songs are in the Christmas collection of the guides. Hang on, give me a sec. They're going beep, 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 coming through. Hang on. Oh no, now they're giving me that song. Soon it will be Christmas time. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. God, they're giving me all these Christmas songs. What is this? We're turning into the Grinch choir singing Christmas songs now. Oh my God, this is really tragic, isn't it? Where are these guides taking us sometimes, honestly? So they're trying to get us into the holiday festive mode. They're showing us, you know, toasting marshmallows in the fire and then mixing them into our hot chocolates. I know a lot of you guys are in winter over there, so it's easy to get all into the cozy Christmas crackling fire sort of scene. Christmas is a little bit different here because we're always in summer. We're in summer now. 1st of December was summer, that was yesterday. So it's still a little bit cloudy here, but it was warmer yesterday. So hopefully we'll get some little bit of warm weather soon. So we tend to have more barbecues and things like that. Sometimes we do a roast dinner. But we sit outside a lot and spend a lot of time outside down under in Aussie, in Australia. Let me see if there's something else to close with today. Yeah, I'm just getting that, like, don't hide away over Christmas. Just come out now. Just be yourself. Be proud of yourself. This is when you're coming together with family and friends, even if it is a little bit awkward. Just be yourself. Hold your head up high. Because remember that they're starting to realise what's going on. They're just in their denial bubble seats. And they might continue in these for a little bit after Christmas as well. So you don't have to have conversations about it. You don't have to talk about it. All you have to do is just enjoy the moment and be in the now. And that's what sort of helps us navigate these crazy experiences. It really does. So I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Take care. Have a wonderful day, everybody. We can go and hang everything up for a month and have a little bit of a holiday now. We're being granted the wish of having a holiday now from the guides. Again, we've got the When You Wish Upon a Star song. Was that Jiminy Cricket? That was the Jiminy Cricket song. When you wish upon a star. So we're wishing upon a star now, that the new year brings out the truths. And that's what I'm going to leave you with today. That Jiminy Cricket song, When You Wish Upon a Star. Your dreams come true. All right, I'm going to say bye from Australia. Take care, everybody. I'll come on and do the next country soon. I think someone just said Iceland and Ireland. I'll do both of them anyway. All right, take care, everybody, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.